Hi, everybody. I just want to give my different perspective as I analyze the controversy between Nene Leakes and Porsha Williams Gabadia. I just want to say this. I'm always team Porsha, but I'm also can say when I think a certain perspective or a certain action may not be appropriate or right, because there are no right or wrong, but there are certain things that may not be proper in friendships and relationships. The relationship between Nene and Porsha, they say they big sis, little sis, ever since Real Housewives of Atlanta, when Porsha first came on, when I started watching it, because it was all over the internet about about the woman dragged the woman on this show. So I had to Google it and find out where this was, and I found it and saw it. And I've been watching Real Housewives of Atlanta ever since then. And that is Porscha's debut on it. Now, I watched that show over the years, and I've never seen Porscha, in a way where she was on an equal standing, respectable level with the other ladies, such as Nene, Cynthia, Candy, especially Kenya, and whoever else come on there, and all the rest of the ladies come on. Those are the four main characters on the Real Housewives of Atlanta reality show from my perspective. So I've never seen nobody on the show or off the show being Porscha's friend except for Shamia. And I know she was Candy's friend first or something. And even when Shamia came on the show, her and Porscha's friendship got a little strained with the not getting on, not going to her wedding or something, because something about Porscha issues or whatever she had with flying or whatever her issue was. But at the end of the day, when it was over with, Porscha and Shamia continue to be friends to this day. Now, anybody else? I don't see Nene and Porscha being friends on the show. Like Nene said, they are co-workers, not friends. Nene got her friends off the show, such as Candy got friends off the show. If you're watching Candy, I don't see anybody on the show that Candy is friends with. Not Cynthia, not Kenya. They say they're friends on the show, but I can see the I can see the relationship from a perspective that they're not true, real friends on and off the show. Candy, Kenya, Cynthia were friends, and even were friends on the show, as far as they all teamed up to freeze out Nene. They pulled Porscha into that to do the same thing, but Porscha backed out, and she went and talked to Nene. Now, I see Porscha as being a real friend to anybody, but I've never seen nobody be a real friend to Porscha. And at the end, when everything is said and over with the issues between Nene and the closet and Portia being pregnant and Nene done, Portia said Nene done something to her and Nene mad and they going off on each other. It just to the point of no return. Even when Nene said the door is closed and all of that. That was all for the TV. Make good TV. But off the TV, they weren't really friends. Now after Nene got pushed out of the show and she decided she gonna walk away, just like Candy decided she gonna walk away, Cynthia walk away, Eva walk away, everybody walk away because they don't like the contract. People want to call it fired. I call it walking away from a contract. Same with this house right here. If I hire somebody, I'm planning to get me a porch built. I hire somebody to build this porch. I sign that contract. Now, not sign a contract. We write up a contract. He sends me the contract, and I look at the contract. I don't like the contract because let's say in the contract, it's showing that at any given time, the person can walk away and not finish a job, and I still gotta pay them. And they might charge more or whatever. I would never sign a contract like that. I would walk away from it. That's how I see that. It's a contract. I don't know why people call somebody signing a contract and working for a company as being fired. It's a contract. But anyway, Nene says, I don't, now, I see how Porsha can think they're friends, but I don't see how Nene can, I don't understand how Nene sees Porsha as friend. See, Nene gets along with everybody, but I don't think, she got her friends now. But these Real Housewives of Atlanta people, she'll never see them as friends. And Nene's main big problem with Porsha is saying, I don't want to work with Nene because we got some past issues. They got past issues that came back to the front of Nene, Porsha's mind when Porsha filed to divorce Simon. And Nene didn't call her. And Nene said she don't want to be nosy. If you don't want to be nosy in your friend's business, then you're not a friend. Because if something goes down, if you really truly friends with somebody, and you hear through the grapevine, so me like everybody else, that this person filed for divorce, I will call and say, you all right? You trying to get all in your business, but you all filed for divorce? Something like that. But Nene didn't do that. Nene didn't call the child at all. Simon is messy. Because Simon knew he would ruin their relationship between Nene and Porsha when he went to the lounge where they was having Nene's son's birthday party. And he just there at the bar, knowing Nene and Yoni would see him there. And him and Yoni being friends for many years, Yoni would go over there and talk to him. Yoni would go over there and talk to him and whatever. And probably, and you know, you're mad, everything good, whatever. My only thing is this. Nene ain't wrong in her thinking, but it's girl code. Porsha filed for the divorce from Simon. He's friends with Yoni, so Yoni gonna talk to his good friend. What I'm getting from Porsha, based on what I'm read in the text, And a lot of people are not even sharing the text because I guess because it comes from Nene saying they don't know what it said. They don't know sure if she said this and that. Nene said what Porsha said. Then she gave Michelle a text messages. That way, Shell got proof of what Porsha said out of her mouth and Nene said out of her. So you don't have to guess what Porsha said. You don't gotta guess what Porsha said her issue is. You don't gotta guess what Nene claims the abduction to. You don't gotta guess it. It's in the text message. Like Porsha said, oh, now you call me. Now you're texting me. You ain't check on little sis when you heard about it. You took Simon's side. I don't think Nene took Simon's side, but taking that picture with Yoni, Simon, and his new girl, he called her sis. She's a woman, whatever. But Simon took a picture with his new girl, probably not a new girl the same, and Nene and Yoni, they take this couples pictures together. Nene, Yoni, Simon, and Porsha, they double dated. They go to Porsha and Simon's house and they double date and hang out, have fun, play games. You know. And now Simon got another girl and showing Porsha, say, girl, I replace you. Me, Yoni, Nene, and my new girl, whatever girl I have, we're gonna do this hanging out now. I don't understand why Nene don't see that. It is so obvious to me that that's what the problem is. And it's obvious to me that even though I don't have a lot of friends, hang out, call me on the phone, whatever, but even I know that it's me and my friend Rosa and her boyfriend, because me and my friend Rosa and her boyfriend, me and my husband, and we hanging out, and I filed for divorce for my husband and my good friend Rosa, and we've been friends for a long, long time, many years, about 20 years, and her boyfriend, she off and on with, ain't been that, because she not married, off and on, but they still hang out together, do whatever. And my husband, because I filed for divorce, and he get with one of his good lady friends on the job, and go take pictures with my friend Rosa and her boyfriend, I got a problem with that. And I was explaining this to my husband yesterday. He said, men don't think like that. Men don't think like that. I don't care how y'all think. I said, how y'all think, it's called girl code. We know you don't think like that, but this is how women think. Nene should have never gotten in that picture with Yoni, Simon, and his new girlfriend. She should have let Yoni and Simon take a picture themselves. I don't know who convinced Nene to get in a picture with Simon, new girlfriend, and Simon and his new lady friend, her and Yoni. Yoni knew better than that. Simon knew what he was doing. Yoni don't have Nene's best interest. And Nene just sat there and just allowed Yoni to set her up again. It's common sense to me and Sherelle, on Sherelle's world, that you don't get in a picture with your good friend with your boyfriend, your good friend, who is his friend, and his new lady friend. You don't get in that picture, number one. You don't take that picture, number one, being it. Number two, you don't post it on social media for everybody to see. And apparently, I don't know, I think Simon posted it. Simon knew what he was doing. Simon posted the picture. And then despite Porsha, after she done blasted Porsha. And Porsha is Beyonce number two. She ain't responded to nothing. Because she never responded to Tasha K when it came to Dennis. And she don't respond to nothing. Which is good. Because people can say, oh, Porsha said this. Oh, Porsha said that. Porsha shouldn't have did this. Porsha shouldn't have responded. I've never heard Porsha respond to nothing except when it went after her mom and her sister-in-law. That when Porsha responded. Other than that, Porsha has never responded to anything. And she's not going to respond to this. So, in that sense, Nene ain't wrong for feeling the way she did because she know Nene already been blackballed. What she going through and now she getting a job. She knows that. So, saying I don't want to work with her because we got some past issues, that's one thing. But it couldn't have been as bad as all of that because apparently Porsha left the bag on the table and allowed Nene to have the bag. The fact that they started looking for somebody to replace Porsha. Now they could have been looking for somebody to replace Nene, but they didn't. Porsha left the bag on the table and allowed Nene to still have that opportunity, but she just didn't want to work with her, like she said. And I can relate to this. I'm always there, being good friends to everybody. But when it comes to me, I never get that in return. There are some people that never get it. People expect you to be the best of friends. You're always there. But when it's their turn to be there for you, be whatever pastor, whether you right or wrong, crickets. No phone calls, no nothing. So I understand Porsha's point. That's why I'm team Porsha on this. But I also, from a different perspective, Nene ain't wrong for feeling the way she feels. She's not wrong. She has every right to feel the way she feels. But from what I'm seeing, Porsha didn't do nothing to stop Nene bag. She said Porsha stopping bags. Porsha did not stop Nene bag. Porsha dropped her own bag and allowed Nene to have the bag. And she probably spoke up. Say, well, Nene can, well, some of the other ladies, they'll probably work with Nene, but I don't want to work with her. For whatever reason. And it may be like some say, because of Bravo and the NBSC and all that, could be very well for that. But Porsha will never tell you. Why? You don't have to. Like I said, people have a public life that everybody see when you're out and about. People have a private life that they're allowed to be seen on in reality shows, and they have a secret life. People get irate, lose their mind like an out of control bot, mad because somebody won't allow them into their secret life. And I was like, what is a secret life? A secret life is anything nobody want to tell you. You know Porsha getting divorced. She don't got to tell you what caused the divorce. I bet Shamia know. I bet Lauren know. I bet her mama Diane know. I bet they know why Porsha filed for divorce. And it could very well be a lot of things that some of the people say. But you'll never know that because she's not allowing people into her secret life. And everybody deserves to have a secret life. Will you sign up for this? Yeah, she signed up to bring you into her private life that we would not know if she wasn't on a reality show getting divorces, all the problems they're going through. They don't go behind and tell you all the details that go down in the courts and the paperwork and all of that, all the details of that. But people can go pull up those paperwork and they share them online because they're all public. So if you want to know that, you can get into her private life and you can get all that by doing that. But you got some people get mad because they don't want to go down to the place. They get the paperwork on Porsha divorce, probably because they don't live in Atlanta, live in other states and God, they don't want to drive over there to get it. Because like Michelle Brown said, she had somebody go down there and get the paperwork for her. Because I think she said that the site got hacked, so you can't pull nothing offline. They put people into their private lives. But people deserve to have a secret life that they don't choose to share with nobody but their friends. And there are some things that friends don't know. Even though they share their secret life with their closest friends, they still have another secret life that they don't share with closest friends sometimes. You can't tell friends everything. Because they'll throw it back up at you. Like Nene and Cynthia can never be friends again. They can be co-workers and associates. Hang out, whatever. But they can never be close friends again. Ever. Because of what Cynthia did. And Cynthia acted like she didn't do nothing. But it's obvious what she did. She don't got to say what she did, but it's always to me what Cynthia did. To ruin that friendship. And then she just double, triple, quadruple down on it concerning Nene, and then thought, well, it was the show. But in friendships, relationships, there is a girl code. And I think Porsha has every right to feel the way she feels. She has every right to feel the way she feels. Because I can see from the show, nobody on that show ever took her side. Like she and they expect her to do for them. People, they say Porsha don't know how to be a friend. The people that saying that are the ones that are not friends to everybody. They are not friends to everybody. They are more of a friend to some people, and they are really not friends at all to others. So Porsha have every right to feel the way she feels. And Nene have every right to feel the way she feels. Even though, from my analytical understanding, it should have crossed our mind to not take that picture with Simon, the new lady, and Yoni. Because those two men completely severed your relationship with Porsha. And the fact that Nene don't see that, I tend to agree with some people that says she don't know how to be a friend. At least not the Porsche she don't. And I agree with Sherelle. Even in her over the top fanatic way, I agree with her. It's girl code. Like she said. She mad at Perry, her friends mad at Perry. She back with Perry, her friends back with. That's how she see it. Not able to think that way. Me, on the other hand, I expect you to take sides. If I'm mad, if I got a problem with my husband, I expect you to have one. And we back talking or whatever, I expect you to be, okay, we good again. Whatever. Like I say, you don't go over, you say, like you say, you ain't got to go over there talking to nobody. You know, I ain't talking back with you like this, and that. But it's basically staying out of it. It's basically staying out of it. And then he got caught in the middle of it. Why he even had to take a picture with Yoni anyway? You and Yoni are not even together. Y'all are just back and forth messing with each other, like Peter say. Y'all can't stop messing with each other. Off and on, back and forth, cussing each other out. That's your relationship. Apparently, she said Nene and Simon been arguing in Dubai. And that's how she saw it was an argument. And I can understand her from that point of view. Some of us, we arguing like crazy with a man. We eventually gonna cut you loose. And we gonna cut you loose for good. Because some people don't feel like arguing with men all the time. We don't feel like arguing with you all the time. We disagree. But that back and forth arguing, and just going at each other, and then come back again later, I ain't about all that. I ain't about none of that. I got a serious problem with you, and it continues. But anyway, Porsha right in her understanding, Nene right in how she feel about what Porsha did. But she should have known taking that picture with Simon was going to cause a problem. She should have known that. How she not know that is 100% beyond my comprehension. But anyway, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel. And if you like this different perspective, like the video. And I'll see you next time. Bye.